Hello, Aquarius, and welcome back to Bunny Cat Oracle, or welcome to Bunny Cat's Oracle if this is your first time here. Great to have you here. I'm going to be doing your October 2020 General Tarot reading today, and I apologize that I'm a few days late. This month has just snuck up on me. As I do with all my videos, I'm going to light a candle for you and just say a little prayer before we get started. So I'm praying for everyone who clicks on this video today. I pray that you're healthy, that you're happy, that all your best wishes are coming true, and that you and your loved ones are safe. I'm going to put the candle aside just so it doesn't get in the way of our reading. Hopefully that's not like setting my microphone on fire or anything. I think it's fine over there. Okay, so for those of you who don't want to sit through all the shuffling and the setup of the reading today, I will put the timestamp down below and I will not be offended. This is going to take a bit. It's a bit of a detailed reading we're doing here. And the first line, I'm using the Cat Tarot. So messages for Aquarius, please, for October 2020. What does Aquarius have in store for this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, for the middle row, I'm using my unicorn playing card deck. So what messages do we have for Aquarius? Oops. These ones are wanting to come out. The Queen and 4 of Clubs. Somebody's really focused on their home. Maybe making some changes at home. Ambitious in love. I'm just going to note it. Put it right back in the deck. I like to see what pops out though. We'll see if it shows up again, okay? For Aquarius for October 2020. What does Aquarius need to hear? And I'm not taking any reversals with these cards, by the way. So it doesn't matter if they're upside down. For Aquarius, October 2020. Please, I just saw the 3 of Hearts. I feel you guys are feeling really happy with your relationship, some of you. Okay, let's see here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make them nice. Turn this guy right side up. And for the last line, I will be using my Alice in Wonderland Tarot. All right, for Aquarius for 2020. Sorry, October 2020. What do my Aquarians need to hear? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess this is going to be for me too, because I've got Moon and Aquarius, and I always listen to both Pisces and Aquarius readings on YouTube. Okay, so today I'm going to be looking at your present energy. I'm going to be looking at recent past influences or events that may be still affecting you this month. I'm going to look at what's motivating you, future energy coming in, as well as some advice. We're going to get some advice at the end here. Okay, so let's take a look at door number 1. We have the 7 of Wands. We've got the Jack of Diamonds, and we have the Knight of Peppermills. Are these all reversed? Yes, I reversed all my cards. Let me check that. Okay. Just put them back up right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll just flip them back upside down. But, okay, so Knight of Peppermills energy right in the middle of your reading, and this Jack of Diamonds. So you actually have this very youthful energy, and there's something kind of sneaky going on. 7, I'm sorry. Let me look at this again. I think I said 7 of Wands, but this is the 7 of Swords. My apologies. I just started working with this deck, so I'm still getting used to it. It is really adorable. I absolutely love it. I love all the cats. I feel like we can all use a little cat therapy at this time. And I don't get a malicious sense off the 7 of Swords. Often this card is associated with deception, but I do get a very sneaky vibe. And this is in your energy, so I wonder what you're getting up to. Some of you could be working on a new business plan. This would be equivalent to the Page of Pentacles, my Jack of Diamonds here. So I get a real sense of like entrepreneurship with that. And the Knight of Peppermills is telling me that you're feeling very energetic, very passionate about it, and moving really quickly. You also may be changing your mind quite often. I know Aquarius is an air sign as well, so you do have that like quick thinking and able to kind of shift gears quickly. The Knight of Peppermills is someone who, here today, gone tomorrow. Knight of Wands, for those of you who aren't familiar with the suit change in this deck. So this is known sometimes as a bit of a player card, but so I don't necessarily think you guys are, acting like a player. I feel like this is more like your energy kind of to do with work. You may be working on something in secret, working on some secret plan, or maybe even trying out, several new plans or something that you're doing it in such a way that people don't know about it. So I'm curious to know what that is about, what you're working on. Hopefully, you're not stepping on any toes. Like I said, the Seven of Swords here can be associated with lying, with deception, with theft, but I'm not really getting that feeling so much as just somebody that's doing something maybe behind the scenes, maybe kind of, secretly, like not telling anybody about it, but not necessarily something that's going to like defraud others, right? You may just be kind of keeping your plans to yourself, which is exciting. Now let's see what else you got going on. Let's look at your recent past influences. Oh, we have the Sun. Oh, okay. That's amazing. I love that. 10 of Diamonds. Wow. And the 7 of Wands. So lots of happiness and lots of wealth, tons of joy. Like 10 of Diamonds is like happy family, like family wealth. Some of you could have come into some money, may have taken on a new job, or just had a lot of support around you. Could have been coming in from your family with the 10 of Diamonds. And hopefully you're still in this energy. I mean, it's showing up in your reading, so hopefully it's still affecting you. The Sun is just the most wonderful card in the tarot. The Sun outshines any darkness, any negative influences that we might find here would be like diluted, so to speak, by the Sun, right? So I love this in your reading, Aquarius. It makes me really happy. 7 of Wands here. I feel like you could have been a little guarded yourself, like you could have been setting stronger boundaries for yourself, or you could have come in contact with somebody who is sticking up for you in a sense. This is the card of the Advocate, like somebody who will defend themselves from a higher ground, so to speak, and also somebody who will defend others. So either you or someone else is sticking up for somebody who is maybe a little less privileged, or maybe needs a little bit of help. Could have been somebody in your family, or even a young person at school. You could have started working with someone who is speaking up for you on your behalf, so like a lawyer or an agent, or even like a promoter of some sort. Or you could have just been setting stronger boundaries for yourself. But there's this amazingly positive energy in this line. I feel like somebody who's recently become more empowered in some way, like you just are kind of taking your power back, or you've taken your power back. You're not letting anybody bring you down, and you've come into this phase where you're feeling a lot of joy. So feels really positive. Lots of wand influence down here too. So you may be feeling very energetic and passionate, or more so than usual. So I like it. Let's look at what is motivating you. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 9 of Hearts. Wow. Okay. So there's a little bit of a feeling of being blocked in some way, wanting to bust out of some sort of restrictive situation with the 8 of Swords here. As you can see, this cat is all tied up in toilet paper. So obviously he's not really trapped. Like, it'd be really easy to break out of toilet paper, but he's acting really dramatic about it, like he thinks he's trapped. So again, swords are air, they're thoughts. It's all in your head. Some situation that feels like a trap to you, or feels like you can't get yourself out of, you certainly can. It's just your idea that you think you're stuck there, but you definitely can break free in some sense. There's a feeling of stagnation, or maybe even like a blockage. Something you want to act on, or somebody that you want to speak with, you're somehow blocked from either communicating with them or feeling blocked from moving forward, you do have the wish card down here, the Knight of Hearts. And I absolutely love this card. So there is some sort of wish, some kind of dream that you're wanting to act on. It could represent a person for some of you, or for others, a project. Like I saw earlier, there is this sort of entrepreneurial spirit, but I'm also getting the feeling of somebody that's changing their mind a lot and maybe hasn't fully decided what they're going to act on yet, or maybe they start something and then they change their mind and then they want to start something else instead. But the good news is you are dreaming about the future, and you do have the passion and the energy and the joy within you that it can propel you forward. You may just need to decide exactly what it is that you want. And if you don't know exactly clearly what that is, or you're having kind of a hard time choosing, then no wonder you feel like this cat all wrapped up in the toilet paper and feeling like you can't quite move forward yet. It's a lot easier when you decide exactly what it is you're going to move forward on, right? So you may just be kind of running a lot of ideas, through your own mind, maybe not necessarily discussing them with anyone, but just kind of, going through them yourself, right? Which is cool. I mean, it's cool. It's better to have a lot of ideas than none at all, right? Because I do see you having all the energy that you need to act on them. That's exciting. Let's look at your future energy, Aquarius. This is very interesting. Okay. Ooh, well, we have the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. I love it. We have the Jack of Hearts, could be an admirer in your midst. And we've got this Eight of Swords again. So that came up twice. This came up for somebody else I did a reading for yesterday as well, getting this Eight of Swords a lot. I can't help but think there's a universal energy about the Eight of Swords right now, because again, like as you can see, Alice is not really trapped. She just has these flamingos all around her. It's not like she couldn't, just push them aside, but she feels like she can. But what I was saying about the universal energy, because of, the pandemic and everything, and the lockdowns and the restrictions, there are a lot of things that many of us want to do and that we can't necessarily act on right now. So, I really would like to go on a luxurious vacation, and I'm kind of prevented from doing that. There's a lot of classes that I'd like to take, but maybe now is not the time to go out and take a class. Of course, I could take a class online, and there's nothing stopping me from taking, a staycation in my own city. There's different parts of the city I can go and visit, or even in my province, even in my country, right? So I may be a little bit limited, but I'm probably not as limited as I think I am. There still are a lot of things that I can do to try to meet, those wants that I feel like I can't do right now. There may be somebody that you want to visit, and then you think, I can't because of the pandemic. Well, you could do a socially distanced visit with them. You could always just go for a walk in the park together. You guys can wear your masks. You can still see your friends. You just have to be more careful about it, right? So don't be trapped, but don't be so hard on yourself, because like I said, I'm seeing this card a lot, and I feel like we're all kind of feeling like that right now, which is understandable. And I'm not wanting to keep talking about the pandemic on this channel, but it is what it is, right? I mean, it's just the reality that we're living in right now, but we are going to get through it. We're definitely going to get through it. You know what? I went out shopping with my boyfriend today before I came back to do your readings here. And, of course we were all wearing masks and everything, and social distancing and using hand sanitizer, but I couldn't help but notice there was just a very joyful, very hopeful vibe around me. All the people I ran into, out shopping and grocery shopping, and I just felt a really good vibe. No one was like getting, I was going to use a bad word, but let me say upset or irritated about me cutting in front of their cart, or, there's often this like really annoyed vibe when you go to the grocery store and it's a really busy time. I feel like everyone was being really patient and really friendly. And I don't know, it was just a different vibe than I've been getting lately. And I feel like maybe we're starting to turn a page. Our human race is really resilient. We've been through a lot of things, and we are living in extraordinary times right now, but we can all find that enthusiasm and that optimism, and just do what we can to get through it and to be kind to each other. So I feel really good about this month. I feel hopeful about the future in a way that I haven't recently, and I hope you're feeling that way as well, Aquarius, or whoever is watching this video. Now, I want to talk about your victory card here because here I've been really focusing on this, but just to get that out of the way, this is just so auspicious. Okay, so good. Look at this cat, and he's got all these cat toys around them, and it's almost like he has a crown on his head, right? So in the near future, I think you're going to be feeling really proud of yourself about something. I think people are going to look at you in a new way, and people are going to see, wow, look what Aquarius did. Like, that's amazing. We may be getting some applause. You may have some more admirers. Could be one admirer, could be two, like two jacks in your spread now, right? So you may have a lot of people watching you and being really proud of you. And coming from the energy of the sun, and like the intelligence and the enthusiasm in your present with the Jack and the Knight and the 7 here, I think you're going to do something really cool. I don't know what it is going to be. It's going to be different for everybody here, but there is this very intelligent, very motivated and joyful energy, and you're going to turn that into something that is going to make you really proud, and it's going to have a lot of people watching you. So I love that. It's really exciting. I'd love to know what it is. And if that applies to you, that's awesome. That's really great. I'm going to take a look at your advice now and see if we have any advice for you, my dear Aquarians. Ooh, you've got the love card. I love it. 2 of Cups, 3 of Hearts. Nice. I saw this when I was shuffling as well. And 7 of Diamonds. So this card is about progress. 7 of Diamonds. It's about like you reap what you sow. There's also a feeling with this card, like, you know, almost of uncertainty. It's kind of like this person has done all this work and he's started to see a reward, or maybe several rewards, but not a lot, right? There's still a lot of work to be done. And it's kind of like we get to this place where we ask ourselves, is this worth it? Should I keep going? Like, am I on the right path here? And I think that you are on the right path. And you just got to kind of keep doing the work, right? Believe in yourself, keep putting in the work, keep sowing those seeds, because they will grow. They will grow into something absolutely beautiful. We had the victory card here. We had the sun here. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is about wealth. I mean, wishes do come true. Absolutely. Dreams can be made into reality, but you do have to put in the work. You just have to keep working diligently every day and trust that it is going to work out. 3 of Hearts here says things are going well. Things are going positively. You are on the right path and you're coming from the right place, whatever it is that you're doing. So this also is about celebration, reunions with loved ones, with friends. And we also have the love card here. So the message I'm getting is, you know, focus on the love. Like, keep positive, be there for your loved ones, get together with friends, or a particular love interest, right? This could be something romantic. It might not be for all of you. It might just be about friends. 3 of Hearts is more so about getting together with friends. But again, we also have the 2 of Hearts about love. So it could be a romantic partner. It could be friends. Again, be safe, you know, like obviously use common sense and wear your masks and all that. But I do feel like any uncertainty you may have or any self-doubt, that will be quickly quashed by hanging out with friends and having some support around you and some love around you. I think that's going to make this month so much better. So don't forget about the people who love you. Don't be afraid to reach out. I think people will really appreciate that. And good luck with whatever it is that you're working on this month, Aquarius, because I think you are going to be really lucky and I think it's going to be really cool. And if you want to drop me a comment and let me know what's going on with you, I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to hear about it. No pressure, of course. And if you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, and no pressure. Again, I'd love to see you again here on the channel. Thank you for joining me today, Aquarius, and I wish you all the very best. Bye.